to another episode of the Mini Trucker Cult podcast YouTube. This one is a little different. I build one of my BMX bikes. If you listen to the podcast, you know that I build and collect BMX, mostly old school. Have 30 plus. Most are old school, early 80s to mid 80s, but I do have a few early 90s bikes and a few department store bikes, because most of us started off with the cheaper bikes, so I kind of dig some of those. My first bike I got in about 1980. It was a banana seat bike. It was not the bike I wanted. I wanted a BMX, so later that year I got my first BMX bike, and it was a Murray. Got it from Kmart. So I had that bike for several years. Parents didn't want to buy me one of the high-end bikes, so I just fixed that one up over time. I got the array of rims on it, changed out the cranks, changed out the bars, brakes. So basically all that was left was the frame and fork by the end of it. And then in 86 I got a that's in my laundry. Thanks. In 86, I got my first real BMX bike, an SE Racing. I only had that one for about a year. It was stolen. And then I got my 87 Robinson Pro, which I still have sitting out in the garage. Pretty much in the same condition as when I bought it, because then I got my first car shortly after that, and I didn't ride the bike as much. Anyway, in this episode, we're gonna build a 1988 Schwinn Predator Freeform Pro. This is a bike that was never even on my radar. The frame and fork came up for sale recently, and it was a good price, so I thought, what the hell. I had some green Skyways laying around, I had some purple Kenda Freestyle tires around, and I had cranks. I had the Spider and chainring, and pedals, so I didn't have to add too much. I got GT Pro Performer handlebars, Dicom brakes, got 990s on the rear, the MX 1000s on the front. I got the Viscount seat, the Amy grips. I got the Haro Group 1 neck. I had already had that one sitting around. Yeah, that's about it. So, watch me build it. Right now. Let's do this. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the podcast. Mini Trucker Cult. Just search for us everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, you name it. We're there. Thank you. So we're going to do something a little different here on the channel today. We've got a 88 Schwinn Predator Freeform Pro, and I'm going to assemble this today. The only thing I've done so far is I put these cups on, and I put the Crown Race on there, which was kind of a pain in the ass on this one, but all this is the crap that's going on it. So there'll be a lot of new parts going on it. I'm not too concerned about the getting all the original stuff on a lot of my bikes. I have a few that are all 100% error correct, but you know, bikes like this, I just throw on what I can. You know, got new Skyways, a new Haro Group 1 stem. That is an old school rotor. Got new brakes for it. So yeah, a lot of the parts are new, but it's still gonna look badass.